And so she said one day at that house that she was reading in her bed, and everybody was asleep, and my little dog Chris was on the bed with her. And she said that my sister would sleepwalk sometimes. And so she thought she saw my sister walk by the door, and my little dog Chris starts barking, like he wouldn't have barked at her, but she saw a person walk by her door and like turn and go like into my room. And so she's like, is Stephanie sleepwalking? So she gets up and she goes looking for my sister, and she's not in my room. No, she's in bed, in her bed. And so like, I'm like, so what? She's like, I don't know. I don't know what it was. I'm like, do you think it was a ghost? And she's like, I don't know. But like, she doesn't like want to entertain it. Like she saw something. She probably saw Tommy. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I mean, think about when you're a kid and you're coming up from the basement and that feeling that says like, move your ass.
run.
Something's coming after you. And you don't dare look behind you until you get up top. And then you look back down there and you're like, and I always try to think like, is that something?
Yeah.
Because everybody's had that feeling. And it's a presence. It's like there's something in the room with you. Mm-hmm. And you feel it. And then all of a sudden you reach that
what
top
is
step
it seeing?
and it's gone.
Like I just try to think, what is it seeing? Is it seeing this room? Is it like when that thing is walking by my window, pushing the blinds? Like, is it in the room? Like, is it seeing the blinds? Like, you know what I mean? Like the dimension thing.
Or is it at whatever time it's at?
Right.
Yeah.
Thinking
that's kind of like how I think about it.
Is it a manifestation of that energy, that self-defense mechanism I was talking about of like,
I don't know.
Of how we feel now. Like, is that the form of it later that's pushing that on you? Or are we just messing with ourselves? I think that's the least likely answer.
Well, in that house, we had some crazy picture. Like I have a picture, if I can find it. But I took pictures of the kids, and it is like a face, almost like it's moving. The TV's off. It's like those big old TVs that weighed 100 pounds. Mm-hmm. Remember the first flat screen?
Oh, it used to be a task. Now you get one like $75. You can just throw it like a frisbee.
Yeah, these were heavy, big TVs. But like on the picture, it looks like a face is going across, and it's like the tail of the face. It's almost like I don't even know how to describe it. Like it's like pulling it across, like it's moving. That wasn't there in that. When I looked at the picture and I took the picture, like it's a face.
Do you remember if it was a long exposure?
It was like when the first cameras came out, like the digital camera with the big square SD cards.
Gotcha. I don't know if they would have had the ability, because you can do things to where like you can hold the exposure, and then if I was to move like this and then set my face there, and then it'd have a trail, I
wouldn't have even known how to do it.
Gotcha.
It was like the mode on and off. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like I didn't know. So it would have, like, I just remember, and then you could zoom in and it looked like a face on the TV. But like, it just, I don't know. I don't know.